My heart is broken. It's still broken.
The parents of 13-year-old Emiliano Munoz, or Emmy, say their son loved to play soccer, hang out with friends, and ride his electric bike.
Me llamó 3 minutos antes.
He called me 3 minutes before and he said, "Mom, I'm going to the soccer field." His mother, Maria, says,
Y me dijo, "Mamá, voy."
Minutes later, Emmy was gone, killed, his parents say, when his e-bike collided with a cable stretched between a fence and a post. E-bikes are essentially bikes equipped with electric motors. You can either pedal, rely on the motor to propel you, or both. Some can hit speeds in excess of 20 miles per hour. Research shows that while they've been growing in popularity, so too has the number of accidents and near misses. Even the batteries that power the bikes, especially if manufactured or handled improperly, can be dangerous.
These machines go much faster than a regular bicycle. We see a lot of extremity fractures, a lot of broken bones. We see a lot of facial fractures, and sadly, a lot of brain bleeds, traumatic brain injuries.
Dr. John Draus is a pediatric trauma surgeon in Florida. He says his hospital has seen an exponential rise in the number of e-bike related injuries, skyrocketing from just 3 in 2022 to 74 injuries last year. Halfway through 2025, they've already treated up to 60 kids, mostly between the ages of 10 and 16. Would you allow your child to ride an e-bike?
No, I would not. And I have 2 sons with the brain injuries. These can be very sad, very life-altering events.
Matt Moore is from People for Bikes, the trade association for the United States bicycle industry, which includes e-bikes.
Electric bicycles are pretty regulated. The problem is that some of these devices, we call them e-motos, attempt to be both a motorcycle or an electric dirt bike, but sold as an electric bicycle. But they can be unlocked or unlimited, have the speed governor removed, and now they're a 35-mile-per-hour electric moped or motorcycle, and a child is operating it on a public street.
But even, say, a child going 20 miles per hour is very fast.
It is fast. And many of our manufacturers recommend that you need to be 16 to use their product.
Emmy's parents say at the time of the e-bike accident, he was wearing his helmet and safety gear. The family lawyer tells NBC News they plan to file a lawsuit to prevent future tragedies, telling our affiliate they'll never be the same.
I'm so proud of him. I never told him, but I'm so proud of him. He was my life.
For Today, Erin, McLaughlin, NBC News, New York.
It's just heartbreaking. You think about those poor parents, and he was doing the right thing. He was wearing his safety gear, and it's still just actually not safe.
Your heart goes out to those families. You think of kids as young as 10
Yeah.
riding something
Which is essentially a moped.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, important warning for parents.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, we'll be right back.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.